Welcome back to the 6 phases of buying a home. My name is Ruth Marquise with Keller Williams Real Estate, and this video 4, is all about the title search. The title company retrieves the documents on what has happened in the history of the property, between like relevant interests, meaning the owners, who own the property, what mortgages is on the property, and regulations. Okay, these are very important. Okay, you can buy a home without going through all these processes and discover that there's $50,000 owed on the home, and then you have to pay it. You don't want to buy a home with liens. You don't want to buy a home that does not have clear title. So that is very, very important. And they give you a lot of detail of, who owned it, are they able to sell it, are there any liens, any back taxes, any mechanic liens, okay, and any restrictions. Sometimes when you buy a home, the home has restrictions on the land, and you need to know that, and that's what the title search is there to uncover. Okay, and it's both sides, buyer and seller. They look both up, so that's why no water bills or no anything is going to be passed on to you if you do that search. Okay, so the buyer is the one that purchases the title insurance. It's part of your closing costs. Okay, and the title company provides the title report and an insurance policy saying that we did everything we could, and if anything comes back, this is your insurance policy. Okay, so the goal of a title search is to uncover any issues before the transfer or the sale of a property. Okay, transfer of ownership. You don't want to inherit those things. So there are two main title searches. You can have a limited coverage search or a full coverage search, and it's highly recommended that you get a full coverage search and an extended insurance policy on your title. Okay, now there are 3 terms to know. I don't want to assume that you already know them. One is the deed. That records the transfer of the property, of ownership in the property. The deed says, this person sold it to that person, and it's like it's a chain, and you want to make sure you follow that chain of ownership when the big transfer in title. Number 2 is the mortgage. We hear that term all the time, but it actually shows that the bank has an interest in the property. They loaned you the money, and if you don't pay for that money, then the bank has the first right to get the house back from you in the process called foreclosure. So that's what a mortgage is. They use the house as collateral. So once you pay your mortgage off, you own your home outright. So the 3rd term is a lien. That someone has a lien, they have a claim to your house and it's favorable for them. So you cannot sell it without paying that lien off. Okay, so then common issues are maybe there's a lien in the buyer's name or the seller's name that needs to be paid off. These are things with the title, right? And you have to verify that the names, this is not your name, this is not you, or maybe you have different variations in your name. Maybe you're a junior, maybe you have a middle initial. Is this you? Is this not you? All those things have to be taken care of, so that if you do owe something, then it has to be added so you can pay it before settlement or at the table. Alrighty, so that is it for the title search. It's simple, it's easy, it's something that your agent does behind closed doors, and you'll know it once it comes back, and then it's like, okay, title's clear, they answer a few questions, and then it's good to go. So usually, hopefully no problems in your situation, but if you get a judgment or lien or something, you might have to take care of that. So this is Ruth Marquise once again. Tomorrow we are going to talk in video 5 about appraisals. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.